Hi dear Aquarius, welcome back. This is your surprise reading for November 2021, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus for the sign of Aquarius. The first Aquarius reading would be linked at the end of the video. And thank you for being here. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I apologize for the background noise. I hope you could still hear me. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. You could also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus and watch the videos according to that sign. Thank you for being here and welcome back. You could be very much in your heart space, very much in love. And this kind of love is not that kind of immature love. Perhaps you have already found the one. Perhaps you have already found the person that you would want to spend the rest of your life with. However, be mindful that this is coming from a passive-aggressive stance, that you would never want to get out of your shell, and perhaps if they leave you, it's not that kind of love that is willing to let go. It's a kind of love that is willing to possess. So be mindful of those energies. You don't have it in reverse, but this card here, or this King of Cups here, is operating from that energy of a fire sign, wanting to move forward, wanting to express emotions, wanting to ask for their hand, or wanting to give them the life that you think they deserve. However, with that fire energy, you are ruled by your emotions to a point that you are not willing to back down if this person tell you that they are not ready to settle down with you. Okay, very passionate love I am getting here. A charmer, perhaps. Getting out of your shell, perhaps, to extend an olive branch towards someone, eyeing somebody to date, or perhaps leveling up the relationship, asking their hand for marriage. Okay. Making a choice filled with multiple choices. Okay, this is what I was talking about a while ago, about the love that you could be operating in. You may be wanting or eyeing somebody to date and wanting them so bad, wanting them to be part of your life. However, be mindful that this is coming from this energy that you would give everything. You will give them multiple options, and it's like giving them the stars, giving them the moon, giving them a car, giving them a house, perhaps giving them all that it is. You would shop for them, but in the long run, be mindful that you would ask something in exchange for those gifts. You could be also wanting them so bad. Know thy intention. You could be wanting them so badly because you just can't. You are finding a reason or an excuse to get out of your quote unquote miserable life. That is too much of a word, so I'm saying it quote unquote. You don't want to make changes if need be, and perhaps you could be eyeing this person simply because they are a ball of happiness, and you feel that this ball of happiness will change the way you see things, or they will feel a void inside of you. The Death card here is always about changes, transformation. You may have been called by the universe to make changes in your life, and perhaps your response to that is not to change yourself, but to change a partner, choose another partner. But perhaps the message for you here is to make changes if need be, and it may be changes in yourself, changes in your outlook. You have it in reverse, so there is some part of you that is hesitant to make changes, or hesitant to embrace the changes that needs to happen in your life. Scorpio card. Death, not wanting to. Stagnation could also be not open to options that are, you are here to win, and you will do everything to win somebody's heart. That is what I am getting there, Aquarius. But it may be born out of an intention that is egocentric, or to fill a void. Keep on saying that. Presented with multiple options, but you don't know which ones to take. So be mindful of those energies. But I strongly am picking up on the energy that dear Aquarius here is very much in love. Energies could be also interchangeable. So these next 3 cards may speak about your energy and not your person's energy. But what I am getting here is to draw 3 cards to check in the energy of the person you're dealing with. Could be your lover, husband, wife, but not necessarily. Could also be somebody you're eyeing to date, a friend that you're eyeing to date, or a person that you have fallen apart with, and they are you're fixing things with them. Are you eyeing somebody who has just gotten out of a breakup? For some of you, that could be the case. Somebody, your person you're dealing with, or the person that you are in love with, has recently been hurt. Has just broken up with their person, and they are healing perhaps, or they're still broken. So very much appropriate the one I have said a while ago, that know thy intention. If your intention is to is self-serving, perhaps you might want to think about it twice before you take action, because you are operating on your emotions. You are ready to take action based on your emotions. You are ready to react on those emotions, and not necessarily take those self-control measures, because the person you are eyeing to date could still be hurting and still working on healing. Patience. Being patient with themselves, because perhaps they have expressed the fact that they are interested also in you. The feeling is mutual. The feeling is mutual, but they know for a fact that they haven't moved on completely just yet. Waiting for their ships to come, perhaps being patient because something has died. They want to move away, perhaps not from you but from the situation. They can't find for the life of them the courage perhaps to work on their healing, or they can't move away from a situation. The remnants of the past is still within them, and they are being patient, not necessarily with you, could also be with themselves. Patient for the return of investment. Perhaps they are trying to work on that healing, going through a yoga journey or a spiritual retreat, but they haven't had that. They couldn't tell themselves yet that they have fully moved on. They are working on it. That is what I'm getting. Working on it, working towards that harmony and a full understanding why this happened. If you tell them that there is a reason for everything, and you ask them what do you think is the reason that this breakup happened, they couldn't give you an answer. Since both of you are attracted to each other, you run the risk perhaps of be mindful of that rebound energy. One of you could be the rebound here. This person wants to move away, move past whatever it is that they're feeling, perhaps that heartbreak, heartache. Perhaps they would want to move past that, and since you are making yourself available, be mindful also that since you are this very much in your emotional space and willing to do everything for them, be mindful that you would be the rebound. Be mindful also that you are eyeing this person because you want them as your rebound. Not necessarily, not intentionally, but perhaps that is not your intention, of course. But be mindful that this would be, that kind of energy is within you or around your space. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you about this connection. Could be an outcome or advice about this connection, please. About Aquarius connection. Perhaps you would really want to take action and respond to your emotions, because it is very rare for an Aquarius born individual to say that I'm in love. Okay. What is it that you need to choose to be thankful for, to be grateful for? Stop and smell the roses, perhaps. That would be the message of that. Feeling insecure. Which aspect of your life would you need to reflect on, perhaps, and to identify what it is that makes you feel insecure about your state, perhaps of state of being single. Finding it hard to imagine that you are valuable. You may be having too much on your plate, dear Aquarius, and you could be one of those types, very very much of an Aquarius born, that you get too very excited. When you get excited about a project, you would invest all of your energy in that project, and then in the middle of that project, when something else comes up, you would also invest more of your energy in that. So you may be having too much on your plate right now, and this person could be just one of your options. So be mindful that you are getting too excited. Let me just write that. Getting too excited and proclaiming your love for them, when in fact you're just having fun. So remember that this person has their tower moment. Something is falling apart in their space. So be mindful that you would invest so much of your time, and then when they are ready to to be with you, and then you would lose that excitement, or you would be detached towards them. There's something, a lot of going on around here. Perhaps not seeing yourself as, not working on those insecurities, or perhaps this loving connection is coming out of an insecure intention, wanting to fill a void, wanting to feel something within you. Okay. Know thyself, know thy ground. This could, the odds may not be in your favor if you would not focus on this, if you would proclaim that you are serious about this person that you're dealing with, when in fact it is out of insecurity, or it is in fact out of you wanting to feel something, feel a void inside of you. That could be futile if you would proclaim that love, but you are only collecting. You know what I mean? I hope I make sense. So just focus and know the intention. As I keep on saying, let me get one more card. What the universe wants you to know for dear Aquarius, please. What do you want, dear Aquarius? Okay, the Chariot. This is always about victory, but the important aspect of the Chariot is you have two sphinxes. Usually the traditional image of the Chariot is having two sphinxes with opposing views. People may have opposing views, or perhaps you may have opposing views about how you would act towards this person that you are eyeing to date. But the Chariot is all about control, that sense of control and willpower, and knowing what you really want, standing your ground, knowing what you really want, and taking action towards it. So if you are still not yet in that position to determine whether this connection is something for you, perhaps it's time for you to stand your ground and be the leader of your own self, and to drive that chariot to traverse a path with much control and with much intention, with clear intention. It's like leading with intention, knowing the motivation and the intention for you. Why do you really want this? Ask yourself, why do you really want this? Take action and take control, because if you do so, you will have that victory and success. Okay, so I guess I would have to leave it at that, dear Aquarius. Perhaps you're already seeing it now, the first Aquarius reading, the first video for November 2021. And I hope to see you soon. More readings in the description box below. And thank you for being here. See you soon. Bye-bye.